Hey guys, it's Damien. This isn't really a team channel anymore. I'm like the only one who's gonna upload stuff because, yeah, we're not really a team anymore because everyone else just doesn't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Or I think they still play Vanguard, but I don't really know what's going on. But sorry we haven't uploaded anything for like a year. Just the team kind of just fell apart. It was only a team of four. Only like two people were really contributing to it. Like I was honestly trading away all my stuff to help the team, and then they just end up just not wanting to play anymore. So yeah, but it's whatever really. But anyways, the deck I'm running this format for January 2014 is Chainbeat, and yeah, I'm gonna do a deck profile on it. So here we go. Um, Triple Wind Up Rabbit. Um, he's one of the main monsters. He's just a floater. He just dodges anything, even if you just like attack, you can just chain it any time, or just not chain, activate, yeah, chain or activate any time, even when he's like attacked. So you just banish, and then during your standby phase, not any standby phase, he comes back, and you can just go to rank threes if you want, or yeah, the main purpose is just to dodge the traps and stun your opponent for your own trap cards. So he's really hard to get rid of. Um, Triple Thunderbird, the other main monster of the deck. Um, he's just he's just really good. The only thing is like if you attack into him, you can't. If there's like no like let's just say he's the only monster in the field, and your opponent attacks into him, you can't just banish it out of nowhere. Like you have to actually chain him to something. But he gets a nice 300 attack boost, so he gets to 1950, and you can run over things like Thunder King and Bear and all like the main level 4 theaters. Like he gets over all of them because of his extra 50 attack. So and also just just an FYI, these guys are not special summon when they come back during the standby phase. Like I've seen people like chain Maxi and whatnot during the standby, thinking these two they'll get the draw, but they don't because these guys just come back to the field. They don't get special summon. I also forgot to mention that Thunderbird can come back during any standby phase. So even if it's your opponent, he comes back on like Rabbit. So that's a real advantage. Uh, Triple Magiling. Um, honestly, I was thinking of dropping this recently because at my two tournaments I've been to this format, I don't know, it's not, it hasn't really been that helpful, but I guess it is when I don't have any other monsters and I can just summon, search, and it's a floater and it gets shuffled back into the deck. But I guess it's pretty alright, I guess. Like I don't know though, but I was thinking of dropping it for something else, but yeah, it's not that bad for now. Two card car. I was originally running three, but I had to drop a copy for Forbidden Lance. But you can like easily get like draw this with or reveal or get it with duality, and then yeah, it combos really well with duality. You can just set all your back row, and then draw get a +1. So yeah, quite pretty isn't too bad. And one bear because it combos well with the next card I'm gonna get into, and bear is just too good. So for spells, we all know what bear is immediately associated with, which is Tenki. I run not two but three Tenkies. Like I don't know why people are only in chain be only running two. I mean yeah, it clogs your back row, but getting three is just too good. You can just search the rabbit or just search bear and launch it, pop a card. Yeah, I don't really care if it clogs your back row. I mean, the extra 100 boost is alright too. Um, Triple duality. Um, because yeah, it's a stun deck, and you need that extra search power, and you don't really special summon that much. Sorry about that if you can hear that, but yeah, uh, yeah, triple duality. Um, Double Lance. It's just it combos well with Bear, and in the Fire Fist matchup, it helps you get past those damage step cards like Tensen. So I was originally running Robin Goblin and the third Karkar-D in place of these, but I decided that Robin Goblin, it's pretty good. I mean, it forces your opponent to activate their traps. Otherwise, they'll lose hand advantage. But it's kind of a win more card. Like every time I've used it, like the opponent didn't really have a hand anyway. So yeah, Lance is really good. 2 MST. Just like some chain beat players don't main MST, but I decided to just in case, like facing like those rogue matchups like TG Stun and like just decks that just have skill drain. Plus, it's not too bad. I mean, like against Dark Worlds, you can get their gates or like Gravekeeper's Necro Valley, or you can just hit any like or like in the Fire Fist matchup, just hit their Tinky, or like in the Mermail matchup, hit their Abyss Sphere. Like yeah, MSTs should yeah, all chain beat players should be maining too if they want. Book and Moon because it's just staple, and yeah, Dark Hole because it's staple. Oh, and I'm also not playing the Black Garden build. I don't know. I never tried it, but I just don't want to really. I mean, I don't want. It's just a really trolly build in my opinion. I don't really like the Black Garden build, but that's just me. But instead of that, I play the Seal Orichalcos because the extra 500 boost really helps. Like it bumps Rabbit to 1900, so it's equal to the Thunder King and like all the main level fours. Like freaking Wind Up Rabbit at 19, and Thunderbird 2150, and when he comes back, he's at 2450. So that's like a little. He's equal to he has more attack than the Monarch. And also the cute little lockdown you can do with this card is if you have 2 monsters with the same attack, then your opponent will be able to attack. So if you have like Magileine or 2 Wind Up Rabbits, since they both have 19, then your opponent won't be able to attack. So it's just no one really knows about it. But yeah, Seal Orichalcos is pretty good. Alright, so traps. Triple compulsory escape device. This card is just freaking insane. Like the combos both Magileine too. Like, and when what you do is when you have your Thunderbird or Rabbit, you just activate this, and then you chain your Rabbit or Thunderbird, so it gets banished, and then your opponent still has to bounce cards to their deck. So it just wrecks so many, and it just catches so many people off guard. It's just you don't even need who needs compulse when you have this. It's just, it shuffles it back to the deck too. So it's just yeah, it's so like so good. Um, and we have 2 Mirror Force because yeah, trap. 2D Prison because yeah, it's D Prison. These are just stable traps. 2 Phoenix Chain. Originally I was not running these, but then like I just have a fear of Inzectors. Like this deck will probably always lose game 1 to Inzectors unless like I draw like the nuts, like just to stop their normal summons. But yeah, just for like that matchup, and I guess like it's not too bad against Spellbooks. Or I don't know, they have Wisdom, but still, just negating stuff. Especially since that rank 4 Black Rose thing with 1900 attack. I forgot like I forgot what Noble Swim Knight. I don't even know what it's called, but yeah, you're gonna especially need the main deck of these when that comes out because that card just can wreck this deck. And just yeah, effect negation is just good. You don't because Valor we can't really main hand traps because hand traps aren't that good in this deck. Then we got the one ofs, the one bottomless, one Blackhorn because Warning went to 1, so this is a good replacement even though it's not nearly as good because it can only negate inherent summons like Dark Arm or JD or like Synchro summons, but it's not too bad. Or Exceed summons. The one Warning, the one Compulse, and Torrential. Oops. And a card that works really well with this deck is Needle Sealing. Like, because you're always gonna have field presence with your Thunderbirds and your wind up rabbits. So, like, if they get 2 monsters on board or 3, then just flip and then chain your monsters, so your monsters will get destroyed. And then yeah, it's pretty much another torrential. I believe that's it for the main deck. I guess let's get on to the side deck, because the extra deck isn't really all that important. So I cite Thunder King because mostly for the Prophecy matchup, Spellbook matchup. This deck has a lot of trouble against Prophecy because they have that Wisdom and they have Fate. Because Fate doesn't target, so it's just so dumb, and it just slows them down. And yeah, because Prophecy is like it just grinds way harder than this deck can handle. Like because of the freaking tower and like all the searching power and whatnot. So this just slows them down, and I guess this is kind of good against Fire Fist. Well, I guess turn 1, and like I just said that. I don't know though. My side deck is just messed up. 1 Twister and 1 MST. I usually always board these in game 2 because they're always gonna side like Decree or Iron Wall, so I have to get rid of those as fast as possible. Defissure, Macro, and where is that? Where is it? Where is it? And Soul Drain, because this deck isn't really affected by it except for the Magelings, but usually if I cite these 3, I always cite those out the Magelings out anyway. And it just hurts so many decks. Thursday's tournament, my round 4 match against Dark Worlds, I just boarded these 3 in and then just destroyed game 2, even though I got regged game 1 by like Eradicator. But yeah, this just shuts down so many decks, and this deck is just unaffected by it really. So um, 2 Emptiness. Like originally, I was main decking Maxi, and I dropped Maxis for Emptiness, and then I just dropped Emptiness from the main deck because I saw a video saying that Emptiness should be cited this format. Because it's really only good against like Mermels. Like I don't know why I was maining it, but yeah. And plus, it works really well this deck because Rabbit and Thunderbird they just banish. So like if they try to remove the monsters from the field, like then they're just gonna get banished, and this stays there. So yeah, 1 Phoenix Chain, just again Inzectors or Light Swarms or anything along that line. I just have a fear of those decks. Like, yeah, and I guess like I might board. That's when I was board against Fire Fist. 1 Debunk, just those graveyard decks like Fire Kings, Dark Worlds, Mermels, or I actually don't board those against Mermels. I don't know why, but yeah, just those annoying graveyard brilliant decks. 2 Close 4s, just for Gravekeepers, Dark Worlds, yeah, hell, even on Dolces, like any decks that just rely on those field spells and it just locks them out of it. Um, and DD Warrior Lady, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out something else to side other than this, because I mean it's alright, like against Boojins and like any decks that just sit on 1 monster, like Evil Swarms, Boojins, Constellars, like hit their Omega, or even Dark Worlds, banish their Grotha, or yeah. But I don't know. I don't know about this card. I might take up something else. Last 2 cards, Lion Imprisoning Mirror, because we all know Boojins after Legacy and the Valiant, they're gonna be pretty good. And just other like rogue matchups like Light Sworn 2 and Constellars, Heretics, like so many light decks, agents, yeah. Alright, so the extra deck. It's just pretty random. It's really just you don't really need the extra deck, but I'll just show you guys anyway. I can get it out. Alright, so let's go from so we have Fortune Tune. Just if you have 2 wind up rabbits, you can just overlay them into Fortune Tune. and just stall. Like I've done that against a few times against like Mermail players. Just stall. Just give you a little bit extra time to stall. Yeah. Oops. What the heck? As sorry. All right. So Mace Stroke because we can sometimes go into rank 4s and it's just there. Yeah, this extra deck is just pretty random. Black Chip of Corn, just mostly just staples, Zen mains. Tint Tempo, I still like this card because like if they're just sitting on Zen mains or something, then yeah, you just attach the materials. Levier, just in case like they have like a banished card that I need, or I need to get back a banished card, like if for some reason Thunderbird or Wind Up Rabbit got banished and it wasn't by the fact, and I can just get it back. Gymnite Pearl. Sorry if you can hear that in the background. Gymnite Pearl because it's just a level 4 beater. And I can just get over like 2500s like Ophion or Stardust. Speaking of Ophion, we actually run Ophion because we run Evil Swarm Thunderbird and this requires 2 Evil Swarms, so I've never made Ophion, but just in case I have 2 Thunderbirds, then I'm facing like Chaos Dragons or something, or Agents, then yeah, Ophion's just there. Utopia, because it's Utopia. Diamond Direwolf, just to pop itself, to pop a card your opponent has, or you could pop a wind up, target a wind up rabbit, but I don't know why we did. I don't know about the ruling. If you target your wind up rabbit, then you can change your wind up rabbit, and you can still destroy. Yeah, I don't know about that. It probably sounds like a good combo, but I don't know. Steel Swarm Roach. Once our Shark Knight comes out, I'm gonna take that out because I don't really need it, but it's just there. Best Dweller, because yeah, those graveyard decks. Cowboy, because burning the 800 is just too good. Acid Golem, because it's a beater, level 3 beater, or rank 3 beater, sorry. And Leviathan Dragon, because yeah. Alright, so yeah, that's Chain Beat. Reason why I wanted to run this, because I don't know, like the past year I haven't really been playing Yu-Gi-Oh because this format's been really shitty with like Dragon Rulers and whatnot. And I didn't really play last format because oh yeah, I was running Dark Worlds for the past year, but then I just wasn't really topping and doing well with it. Even though the deck is pretty good, but it just has consistency issues like we already know, and people like side really hard against it, like the Shadow Mirrors and whatnot, and Macro. But I've been playing this on Dev Pro and testing it, and I decided since it's cheap and it's pretty budget and it's pretty good that I should just build it. Like yeah. Um. So yeah. So I've so far taken this deck to 2 tournaments. The Thursday tournament. I top 8 that tournament. I faced round 1. I faced Mermels. I won 2 Odom, even though we won the time. Round 2. Oh my god, I forgot. I believe round 2. Oh yeah, round 2 was against Karakuri. I don't know if it was Giri or not. Yeah, it was just Karakuri. Uh, yeah, I won that match, but it went to game 3 because I set 3 and I got Black Rose first turn because I only had like Compulse, MST, and something that wasn't like chainable or able to stop the Black Rose. So lost game 1 and then won the other 2 games. Round 3, I beat or no, I lost the Fire Fist because I kept misplaying. Like he attacked with the bear and I had the Mirror Force, but then I thought yeah, I had enough life points to survive it. I think I had like 2,000 or something, and then damage step Tenson, and I was like, I should have, yeah, I should have just Mirror. I don't know why I didn't Mirror Force, but yeah. Round 4 was against. Oh, how could I forget? Round 4, round 4, round 4. Come on, come on, come on. What was it? Round 4 was it? Oh my god. I I seriously forgot what round 4 was. Let me think for a second. Oh my god. Oh right, Dark Worlds, yeah. Like game 1, it was he just like what Dark Worlds normally do. He just destroys any deck game 1, and he had Eradicator for traps, so I was pretty screwed. Game 2, I boarded in like 8 cards against him, and he couldn't really do anything because I had Close Force and D-Fissure and whatnot. Game 3, same thing. So, and plus I played the deck for a year, so I know the ins and outs of it. And then, so yeah, top aided, got $12 store credit, got some packs and pulled crap, and yeah, that was Thursday. But Saturday, which was today, I top aided again, but this I made some deck changes. Like I cited the emptinesses because I was maining them on Thursday, and also I had Max Season the side on Thursday, but I took those out completely. But so today, Thursday, I top aided again. First round, once again, Mermels, I lost because, yeah, he was a pretty good player, and Marksman just pops this deck just can't keep up with Mermels sometimes, because they just pop all your back row, and then, yeah. And round 2, I beat some random dragon deck, and I kind of feel bad for the person, because, yeah. Round 3 was against Fabled, and I won, but I don't know, I lost game 2 somehow, because I don't know, I just didn't draw that many traps, and then game 3 I opened macro, and he couldn't do anything. Round 4 was against Constellars. I mean, freaking Omega. I probably need, I have XYZ Encores, but I don't know, I decided not to side them, but I might have to against Constellars, because Omega is just a freaking bitch to get over. And Pallades is kind of annoying too. But yeah, beat him. He won game 1 because of Omega, and then game 2, I had the, I don't know, I just had more traps in game 3, same thing. Top 8 again, got 5 packs, once again, just didn't pull anything good. But yeah, that's the Shane Beat deck profile. If you have any suggestions, like, please comment. It's pretty good. It's just a stun deck, really. Like, people really hate it because they think it's simple to play. It's actually not simple to play, really, because you can't really just waste your resources. Like, this deck isn't really like plus all that much, really, unless like your opponent just like overextends and whatnot. Because it's really good against people who just like go just XYZ, like neg1 XYZ and stuff like that. But yeah, it's not really. It is pretty simple, but you just have to know when to activate the right cards at the right time and not waste your resources, really. And yeah, and you do pretty good with the deck. Like, I feel like it's just one of those decks that is just like, it's just one of those like sleeper decks that no one really knows about, but it's just pretty good, and that's why I like running it. Like, if like Stratos wasn't banned, then I would definitely run Heroes because I just love stun decks. But until Stratos comes back, which I don't think he will anytime soon, then yeah, this is what I'll be running. Like, because I do really well with stun decks. Like Dark Worlds, I've played him for a year, and I've only topped locals twice. And with this deck, I've already topped locals twice. So that just goes to show that I'm better with stun decks than I am with like Dark Worlds or like aggro controlled decks like that. But yeah, that's the deck. Like, comment, rate, and subscribe. I have lots of stuff planned for the future. More deck profiles, more duels, more like discussions, and yeah. Until then, peace out, guys.